Okay, maybe I am live. Okay, so let me tell you the overview of the stuff that I wanna make. I think my sound is proper coming. If not, please, I don't know how to make you feel that the sound is good. Okay, so in this video, let me tell you the overview of the video, that what I wanna create. Basically, I will solve data structures and algorithm from some renowned DSA resources, where I will be solving everything live. So hope you will be getting some exposure and you will be getting some motivations, and obviously I will do some code on live, lead code, gigs or gigs. So what I will be following, there is a Take You Forward by Striver, so big shout out to him. I will follow this coding A to Z DSA course sheet, and you know what, my progress is now 0. I will use lead code. If I just open, actually I have opened this recently so that I can just track my progress. You can see this is 0% acceptance, so I have not, my rank is the last one, so I haven't started yet. And obviously in my gigs for gigs, if you just go through, you can find it out that I have 0 streak, so I haven't started yet. So the first thing that I will start from the sorting technique. Got it? Some people maybe ask that why I haven't started from the basics, because it is 31. Maybe I will solve it later on the next video. And this video is today's stream is the basic and the first stream for me. And let me not walk too much today. I will later solve everything. Yesterday is the later on videos. Okay, so the first thing is sorting one. First thing is selection sort. First thing is I will not see the YouTube tutorials video. I will just try to solve it, everyone. Okay, let me go through it. Okay, let me see. So it is saying ki give a unsorted array of a size n, use selection sort to sort array in a increasing order. And I have given n means the size of the array, and this is basically the array elements, and I have to output. So basically I have to sort the array element. Okay, so I will use a Journal. Journal is a software for writing some stuff. So at first I have to just do paper style plain. Okay, now what I have to do, selection sort means the main funda of selection sort. What is the selection sort? I will solve from very basics. I will try to make you understand that what stuff will go. Okay, so selection sort means get the minimum and index and swap. So basically let me just write something like 1346. Just don't write anything. So maybe I will write that what I have here. So I have 4, just a minute, 4, 1, 3, 9 and 7. Now the funda of selection sort is get the minimum and swap. So when you are trying to get the minimum, please mind it in the time of sorting or anything, that the minimum index should stay at the left side and the maximum will stay at the right side. This is, now you will ask me that why we will not do the reverse one. Yes, we can do, but the traditional way to solve this type of problem is likewise this. Okay, and this is, I will say that this have the most source, and this is the most popular stuff. So what will be our result? What will our result of that? So the result should be 1, 3, 4, 7 and 9. But how I will write a selection sort it? So selection sort. Okay, so I will try to write some bunch of, I will try to just make the algo and then try run, then I will write a code. Likewise you have to do in the company interview. Okay, so the first thing is I have said that the get the minimum and swap. let's say 4 is the minimum. I don't know which is one is the minimum. Let's assume that 4 is the minimum. Then I will compare. I have said that my convert stuff will be, this will be the minimum and this will be the maximum. This is the comparison format. This will say comparison format. So I will compare a 4 and 1. My first comparison pair 4 and 1. I will compare 4. Are you less than 1? No, are you less than 1? So swap. Swap means 1 will come, 4 will come here. Then 3, then 9, then 7. Not like that. I will do what? No, let me just write it something like that. So 3, 9, 7. Point to be noted, the sorting is not completed. It is not completed right now. Okay. Now I will compare 4 and 3. 4, are you less than 3? No. So it will do what? 3 will come in the place of 4. So 3 will come. 3 will come in the place of 4. Now I will check that 4, are you less than 9? No. So sorry 4, are you less than 9? Yes, it is less than 9, so it will not. Now it will convert to 9 and 7. 9, are you less than 7? No. So I will do 7 and 9. 7 and 9. Now in this iteration, this is the first iteration. In this iteration, one thing is completed. That is what? That is, I can say that the first element is the minimal of the total array. So this is the minimal. So just understand this. After the first step, after the first iteration, I can just ignore this one. I can work with this because the work of this is done. Now the next thing is I have to check the same for 3 and 4. 3, are you less than 4? Yes. So 3 and 4 will be something like that. So I will write something like 1, 3, 4, 7, 9 for the second iteration. So I will check 3, 4. 3, are you less than 4? Yes, I am less than 4. 4, are you less than 7? Yes, I am less than 7. 7, are you less than 9? Yes, I am less than 9. It will not do. So let me take a something interesting example. To just actually this I have taken from here, and this is actually the one-liner array. If I swap this one, this will be the one-liner array. Okay. So let me take another one. 13, 46, 24, 52, 20. Let's see, take this. Now I will compare 13 and 46. 13 and 46. Is 13 less than 46? Okay, so there is 9. Let me take a smaller. Okay, let me take another 9. First I will compare 13 and 46. 13, are you less than 46? Yes, I am less than 46. Okay, don't care. 46, are you less than 24? No, I am not less than 24. So just change your position. 24 and 46. 46, are you less than 52? Yes, I am less than 42. So I don't care. Then 52, are you less than 20? Yes, I am less than 20. So 20 and 52. And likewise 9 will come at here. 9, 52. Now my comparison not done. Please just get it in your mind. My comparison is not done until and unless I will, this element will, the smallest element will not come at here. So next I will start comparison again. Now when 9 come at here, I will compare again. That yes, 9 at here, so I cannot write 20 and 9 beside. So I have to swap it again. So 9 will come at here, 20 will come at here. Then same wise 9 will come at here, 46 will come at here. Then 9, 24. 9 will come at here, 13 will come at here. And I can say 9 is the minimal element. Just get it in your mind. This is how I can do selection sorted. So now now the concept is the dry run concepts. Understand one thing properly. Let's say in this I am taking a 1 2 3 4 5 6, a 6 sized array. Now how much I have to run the loop? First thing, you can say that the first iteration I left 1, so I can do n minus 1. Second iteration n minus 2, third iteration n minus 3. As I am leaving these, then iteration these, then iteration these, something like that. I think you will understand. Now the last iteration I have to iterate just with 52. Okay, let's say the thing that is left 20 and 52. Oops, 20 and 52. Let's say this, let's think that these two have left, okay, and others are sorted. Now in this case I have to sort one time. Just yes, 20 come at here, 52 come at here. I am sorted, I know I am sorted. Just this one is also sorted. Now 52 is left. Now should I compare, or should I iterate, or should I swap? What should I swap with 52? It will not swap, it will just leave as it is. So I can say I will run for this, for the normal configuration, that was n minus 1 times, but I can say that I can neglect this one also. So I can say I can run the first loop, so the outer loop that will iterate throughout it, so that will move 0 to n minus 2, 0 to n minus 2 times. Got it? And the inner loop will go to I plus 1. So I have done this one, so I can move to this, understand this properly. So this is I and this is I plus 1, so I can go to I plus 1 to the n minus 1. N is the size, I know it, n minus 1. Got it? If the array size is 7, the elements, which element will stay? 6 element can present at here, 6 element can start here, so that I can start 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Got it now? So for 7 I have to write 0 to 6. So I am going to n minus 1 times, and for this I can neglect n minus 2 times. So this is my concepts, and I know the swap concepts has got you. Now let's now run the code. So basically here what actually the thing is done. So basically here they have broken the two functions in select and selection sort. So basically in select I have to find that the minimum index, and then I have to pass the minimum index at here. I think I should increase, I should do some, yes, I think now it is well mentioned. Is the voice is awesome? Yes, it is. Okay, let's write the code. So first thing is, I don't know how to do a proper stream. I think yes, let's do it. So basically actually if I write a, oh, I'm taking Python. No, I will code in C++. Okay, I will code in C++. Okay, first thing is, in these configurations, if I go to some stuff like, it is saying ki you don't need to read the input and print anything. Completely function select, where select takes the array and the starting point of the unsorted array I as the input parameters and return the selected. Okay, but I can do one thing, into int n. Okay, then minimum index equals to I. Let's say the minimum index is I. So now for int j, let's say j, because I have taken I, j equals to I plus 1. Likewise this I plus 1, this is I, this is I plus 1. Got it? So I plus 1, and it will go to what? It will go to j will be less than n, it will go to n and I plus plus. And what I will do, I will check that if my array of I plus 1, if my array of I plus, sorry, if my array of j, if my array of j, if array of j, this is j, if my array of j is less than array of minimum index. So this is, let's say, the minimum index. I have assumed this is the minimum index. Then I have to swap these, then I have to swap this. So I have to come stuff at here. We got it, na? Minimum index. And the minimum equals to j. Okay, minimum index equals to j, and I have to return. Maybe I have to return the minimum index. Got it? So first thing I have done, what I have taken, I have assumed that the ith value I have assumed is the my minimum index. Then I have compared, I have checked key the loop has started for I plus 1, not I, because I have taken I as a minimum index. So I plus 1 to j is less than n. Okay, I will not go to, I cannot write here equal to. Okay, then I plus plus. Okay, then if my array of j, this one, let's say this is the, let's say, minimum. So if my array of j is less than this, so I can swap them. If it is less than them, then my minimum index is j. So I haven't swapped yet. I can say my minimum index is here. I haven't swapped it. Okay, the swap will come at the selection sort part, and I have returned the minimum index. I have returned the value of j. So let me just control A and delete it. Oh yeah, I cannot delete now. Can I do delete page? Delete it. Okay, so let's say 13, 24, 2. So 13, 24 it is not. So here in this case I can return 2. So if I compare key, this is my minimum index. Let's say this is my minimum index. I will compare 2 and 13. I will compare key 2. Are you less than 13? Yes, I am less than 13. So I will swap them. I will swap 2, 24 and 13, something like that. Got it? But in the first select position I will just return key 2 is my minimum index. Got it? So like here, and here I will swap and I will iterate through. So now maybe I have to iterate. Yes, let me do iterate. So for int I equal to 0, then I will less than n and I plus plus, then int minimum index equals to select. And okay, so I haven't passed an n, so I have passed n here. Let me pass n at here. So array I and n. Okay, then I have to swap. So how to swap? I can use a third variable, but let me see in the driver code, have I swap? Yes, I have a swap variable already created, so no need to create any manual swap variable. So I will do swap, and it accepts, let me check. Okay, it's accept a pointer. So swap, I have to swap what? I have to swap and j and the minimum index. So and array of j and array of minimum index. Let me just see that if there is any mistake. So first thing is, yes, I am doing the same. Initializing, returning void. Okay, minimum index equals to selector. Okay, let me compile at first. Let me see if there is an error or not. Okay, so it is saying that j is not declared the scope. Array j is not declared. Oops, sorry, this is not j, this is I, because I am writing I at here, the j is not here, so I am returning minimum index. Sorry, my bad. Actually I am not caring about j in my second function, so I will care about I. Okay, let me see, it will oops, again why it will take time. Let me check again. It will go to I plus 1 to n, minimum index equals to I, and j return minimum index. Okay, void selection short I equal to 0 to I n selected, and then wait, it hadn't, it should. I don't know why. I don't know why actually. So int minimum index equals to this. Okay, let me just search, go through this. Minimum index equals to I. Actually, I'm doing coding for DSA for too much days back. Okay, so please optimize your code and submit. Maybe I have some issues with the optimization. Let me see. Equal to 0. Can I do yes? No, it will not, because that is going to n minus 1. Can I do n minus 1 here, because I don't care about the last element. Same bug. I'm getting something wrong. Okay. Okay, so int minimum index equals to I for j in range. So I mean j equals to I plus 1 to j will be equal to n. It is not minus 1, that is n. Okay. Oh, sorry. That is j plus plus. I have said ki actually my class is broken, so I cannot see like. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Selection sort is done, and now the bubble sort. Okay, bubble sort is what you have to bubblize. It is pretty much easy actually. Bubble sort means the let me just page delete layer. So actually what is bubble sort? So let's say I have something like 13, 24, 2. Okay, first thing is I have to start a loop from 0 to n minus 2. Why n minus 2? Let me start from n minus 1. N minus 1, I mean 0 to this. First, what I have to do? I have to iterate through 0 to n minus 0 to n minus n minus. So I have to find which index have the maximum value. What does it mean? I mean the maximized value. Which have the maximized value? I will compare 13 and 24. These two, and I will find key. 13, are you less than 24? Yes, I am less than 24. So okay, 13, 24. It is like that. I will compare 24 and 2. Are you less than? No, I am not. So I will just swap 2 and 24. Point to be noted here. One thing to be clear, that in selection sort I will iterate overview, that in one iteration I have to find one minimum index, but here I don't care about that. Got it right? Now the second one, are you less than? Yes. 2, 13, 24. I got my desired array. Now the thing need to be clear, that my code implementation. The code implementation should be like the first loop will come from 0 to n minus 1, and the second loop will come from 0 to n minus and the value of I. Okay, n minus I minus 1. Got it? And I can easily compare. Okay, it is pretty much easy. Let me write the code. Okay. And here. Okay. So I can do for int I equal to 0, I will go to n minus 1 minus 1 and I plus plus. Then I will go to for int the inner loop j equal to start from 0. Start will compare from this one also, this one, this one and this one. Okay, I don't ignore anything, I cannot ignore anything, so it will go to j n minus I minus 1 and j plus plus if the array of j is greater than array of j plus 1, then do swap, then just swap. I have the driver. Yes, I have the driver. I don't have to write the bunch of swap manually. Okay, swap array of j comma array of j minus 1, sorry, plus 1, and obviously the address because I have the pointer there. If you just write for, I have ready name ampersand because there is a point. Okay, I cannot change it. Okay, I cannot change it. This is called the driver code. Okay, yes, maybe I am done. Let me check if I have any previous error. No, maybe not. Actually today is my first date, so that I have done so many mistakes and I have done DSA after so many days after. Okay, so yeah, if I do some mistakes, please just see it good. Actually I love to do dev, but I am doing DSA just for my, what does it say, interview purposes. Okay, I don't have views and stuff, so I don't care about also that. Okay, the insertion sort, let me delete this one also. Okay, it is pretty much like the formation is like that of the selection sort. So let me do the insertion sort here. So the insertion sort is the concept is pretty much what else is this is not that much of. Okay, so here I have to solve it via these cases. Okay, so insertion sort is pretty much easy. Let me just show you that how it have to do. So let's say I have to start a for loop from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, and I will do j equal to I, so I value will be j. So let's say this is my I1 9 8 7. So I will start from 0 to n minus 1, so 0 to 7, 1 to 7. Okay, so then I will find key that j will be equals to I, so I is at 1, so j will be equals to 1. Got it? Now I will compare कि जब तक while j will be greater than 0, while j will be greater than 0, and why not equal to 0? Because I will not check when I have here, because that time it will be minus 1. Got it right? So I have an invalid, or that is called runtime error. And the j minus 1, so this is j and this is j minus 1. J minus 1 I mean that will be always greater than j. If it is greater than j, then I will swap these two. I think you haven't understood this stuff, so let me just do a dry run. So 1 9 8 7, I will check first these two. The first thing is, let me write it. So while j is greater than 0 and array of j minus 1, array of j minus 1 should be greater than array of j. Then I will do swap. So the first thing, I will check key I will check 1. Are you greater than 9? Are you greater than 0? I will check that. Are you greater than 0? No, I am not. So then I will check I minus 1. I will not start from this point, to be noted. I am not starting from I will start from here. I will start from I plus 1. Got it? So that I am not saying 0. Z should be at 1. Z should be at 9. When it is at 9, I will compare. Bro, are you greater than 0? Yes, I am greater than 0. And are you less than this? No, I am not less than this. J minus 1 is greater. So I don't care about you. Yes, I care about you. So I will say J is less than. No, it is not less than. Then I will come at here. Are you? Yes, I am. So 1, 8 and 9 will be swap out, and 7. I will compare these two. Then 1, 8, 7, 9. We will start from the first. So 1, 7, 8, 9. I will get my array. I think it is that much of pretty, but I don't know that why I have something like that, because it is too much easy to solve this code. I don't need the insertion sort like this. I don't need a insert like this, so I can solve it in here also. Just okay, I just write a insertion sort here. I don't care about insert. Let me just don't give the insert value. Okay, so first thing is pretty simple. It is very easy. I actually use this too much. Okay, I equal to 0 and I will be n minus 1 and I plus plus. Pretty much easy. Then first thing, int j equals to I. Then while j is greater than 0 and array of j minus 1 should be greater than array of j. If that is true, I will swap. Which I will swap? I will swap array of j minus 1 and array of j. This is. Now I don't know that it will run or not, or I will write the separate them separately. I don't know, to be honest. And okay, and j minus. Let me see. I don't know that I have to write. If that will not work, I will manually run the stuff. Yes, I know that will not work. It is saying ki what? Oh, I don't have a swap here. You know, this is the what I will say. This is the stuff. Here I have no swap. I have to write some manually. So okay, so I have to write swap. Let me just. So I haven't checked this, and so let's say this is my temp. I will use temp because it is convenient, and this is A and this is B. First, I will put the value of A to temporary. First thing is this. I will put the value of A to temporary. Let's do it. So int temp. I will put the value of A. So I am comparing j and j minus 1. So int so array of, I am putting the value of j to temp. So temp will be at here. Temp equals to array of j minus 1. Then I will put the value of b to I. So I will put array of j minus 1 equals to array of j. Then I will put the rest, the temp to array of the rest. So this one. So array of j equals to temp, and this is how I can solve it. Oh no, I got a bug. Maybe I have to write equal to, or Oh, I have to write, I have to go to n minus 1, sorry. Okay, I got it. It is pretty much easy. Let me see. Yes, it is solved. So the next thing, let me see. I have deleted. Let me see that it is running or not. I actually don't have used stream. It is working. Have used. Yes, it is working. Let me see, just a minute. Let me view. I think it is working on stream. Yes, it is working on. Okay, don't care about it. It's okay. Just a minute. Actually, this is not. This is first time I am just doing stream, so please consider if I am doing any mistakes. So okay. Your channel. View your channel. If I have view your channel, why I'm not your channel, why I cannot? Why? Maybe I'm doing some bug, or maybe I have deleted that channel. Why I can't view my channel? Let me open the OBS. Maybe that stuff is running in my OBS. Yes, the streaming is live. Okay. The next thing is insertion shot. I have done insertion shot pretty well, and okay. And the sorting to the merge shot, recursive bubble, and insertion and quick I will do in the next video. Okay. The next thing that I will do, that is the array problem. Some array problem. First thing is largest element in array. Let me go to largest element in array. Okay. It is saying you have given an array. The task is to find the largest element in the array. Okay, so point to be noted, I have actually manually gone to the traditional data structures questions, and as you all know that I will try to solve that. Let me delete the layer. I will try to solve at first the brute force, then the better, then the optimal. Though I will get the same points from LeetCode or Geeks for Geeks, but I don't care about the points. I will care the accuracy and stuff. Okay, and my progress. Okay, delete the layer. So the first thing is input. I have given an input of an array, then I have to given the output. So I have to find that the largest element of the array. Now just look at the questions and find that which is the traditional brute force approach. What should be the traditional brute force? I have find it just looking at it. So this is the easy questions obviously, but just look at it. 1, 8, 7, 56 and 90. Now I can do what? I can literally sort it out. That's why I'm actually doing the 3 sorting techniques. I can sort it out. I can sort the array and I can return key. After sorting I can write something like that. After sorting I can get what? I can get 1, 7, 8, 56 and 90. After sorting, the n-1th element is the largest element. If I say this is wrong or right? Yes, this is right. So what will be the code? The code is pretty much simple. The largest element will be, let's say the largest element is, after the sorting I will get the n-1. So let me write the bunch of code. So I can write a selection short code. So let's say public or maybe I will write instead of the largest. I don't have to create a separate functions for that. I have to write the code in the largest function. So the simple code for int I equal to 0, I will go to n minus 1. Sorry, actually that was mistake in the previous submissions. That was in that to be n minus 1, not so, because I am actually iterating throughout an array. So int j equals to I, then while easy, that is very easy. When j is greater than 0, not equal to y, because I'm not trying to get not a runtime error, and the array of j minus 1 should be greater than array of j. Pretty much simple and pretty much convenient, I think. And point to be noted, what is n? Someone can question what is n. Yes, I know n what is. So int n equals to nums not array dot, as it is vector I have to write size. Otherwise, if it is not vector, I can write let's say size of array divided by size of array of 0, if it is not vector. Okay, so while this is true, I have to just swap means I have to use the temporary variable. So int equals to array of, let's say, j minus 1, then I have to put array of j minus 1 equals to array of j, then array of j equals to temp. Okay, then I have to return it is returning something, right? So I will return, I can return, let me see that what I have to return. Okay, got it. I have to return something like that. Return array of I plus 1, sorry, n plus 1, n minus 1, sorry, n minus 1. Okay, it actually shadows the parameter, so let's say size. Oh, actually I'm not interested of n because I'm passing the n. Sorry, my bad. Yes, I'm getting the true. If I submit it, that will not give an bug. Yes, that is submitted. But this was a brute force approach. If I tell you that what will be the complexity of the program, you can easily tell it out, because the first thing I am doing is sorting. This thing is a simple sorting. So for a sorting technique, I can, if I do merge sort or quick sort like the traditional least or trending sorting techniques or optimal sorting technique, that will need more to be n log n complexity. But can I do it using a can I do it using a big of n time? Can I optimize it? Let me see, can I optimize it or not? Okay, what I can do, the better approach, I can say the better or optimal approach, I can delete the layer. Just let me take an example first. Or maybe I can go to here again to get the latest. Okay, I got it. And the first thing is 1 8 7 56 90. I can say that the largest element is this, what I have in the first one. Okay, this one is the largest. Ki bro, you are the largest one. Okay, now I can iterate here to here, and if this one I will compare ki bro, are you greater than largest? No, yes I am greater than largest, so the largest will be 8. Oops, largest will be 8. Then 7, are you greater than largest? No I am not, brother. Okay, don't care. Then are you greater than largest? Yes I am greater than largest, so 56. Now you come here, are you greater than largest? Yes I am, 90, and I will return this. As simple as that. I will return actually largest one. As simple as that. This is quite easy. So let me just reset the code and write a bunch of code. So it is too much easy. So the first thing is I have to do int largest equals to array of 0. Then I have to write a for loop. For int I equal to 1, I will go to n and I plus plus. Oops. And I will check if my array of I, if you are greater than the largest that I have predicted. If you are greater than largest, so large equals to array of I. As simple as that, and I will return. It is actually int, so it is returning something, so I will return simple. Yes. Now you will find that what is the complexity? The complexity is big O of n, because it is going to 1 to n. The complexity is pretty simple, big O of n. So I can say this is the optimal one. Got it? So I can write got the brute optimal complexity is big of n. Save. Now the second largest element in an array without sorting. The question is without sorting, so I don't have to sort. It is saying, bro, you don't have to sort. Okay, what will it? It is saying you have an array. I have been given you an array. Return the second largest element. If there is doesn't exist, return -1. So the first thing is, it have been said ki you don't have to do sorting, brother. Do it likewise. So yes, I don't want to do sort. The first thing is brute force. Until clear. So the thing is, let me do it using some. At first, let's say that you are doing an interview. I don't care about which it is saying ki you have to do sorting or you have to don't do sorting, because here in this question there is no mention of sorting. Still I will use in the brute to step the brute force and the optimal approach to do actually understand the stuff properly, because this is an important questions, and these to be important questions. The second largest element, let's say I have been given this array 12, 35, 7, 7, 37, 37, 37. Now maybe someone, if you just viewing this stream, maybe you got ki brother, how to solve it, I can get it. You have said ki bro, just sort it up. Yes, I can sort it up. So 7, 7, 12, 35, 37, 37, 37. So if you just let me just write it. If you just go through this, you can just do if you just view this input array, you can just do the sort, and the largest one is, you can know the largest in the previous question, the sorting largest one is then -1. So the second largest is n minus 2, because the penultimate of largest is the n minus 1 and the second largest. This is pretty much sure. But if you do these questions that have used this example, if you do these questions, this is n minus 1. Okay, this is the largest. I can return this is the largest. But what is the penultimate? This is this largest? No, it is not, because it is similar to the largest. If it is largest, no, it is not. If it is, yes, it is. So this is this, you can say this is a features, or you have to make sure that you have to care about all test cases. So what I have to take care in these questions, actually while iterating throughout the array, I mean throughout that actually array, what I have to take care, I have to take care key the largest element should not be, let's say n minus 1. Let's say the largest element is n minus 1, and let's assume the second largest element is 0. Now you will say keep what I have said. Just wait. I don't know how increase the size of the eraser. Please mention if you know. Actually I have one monitor today. For today I have one monitor, and that's why it is not good to stream. Okay. So the first thing is the largest element. Oops. The largest equals to n minus 1. That is 37. Okay, 37. Let's say the second largest equals to 35. Let's say 0. Sorry. Let's say the second largest one is 0. And while my array of j is not, want to be noted that let's say that insertion sort is running. I am iterating throughout it until and unless I will get my array of j is not equal to largest. I have to find that this is the largest. If it is the largest, no, it is not the largest. I don't care. If it is the largest, no, it is not. If it is the largest, yes, it is. Okay, not this one. This is the sorted one. I have to find this is the largest. Then I have come at here. Are you equal to largest? No, I am not equal to. I'm equal to largest. I don't care. Are you equal to? Yes, I am equal to. Are you equal to? No. So this one will be the largest element. Quite simple approach. Let me write bunch of code here. Actually the same line of code I have to write for the sorting one and stuff. Okay, so here I have the n. Let me check. Yes, I don't have to write the n. I write the n. So int n equals to, as it is a vector, so array dot size. Okay, and I have to fuzz all test cases if the second largest element doesn't exist. So if the second largest element doesn't exist, what does it mean? That means there is, let's say there is no element. So the second largest element, there is no possibility to make the second largest element, or let's say there is not two element, there is only one element or one largest element. So for that cases, that will obviously do. So I can do if n is equal to 0 or n is smaller than 2, then return -1. Otherwise I have to just iterate. So for int I equal to 0, I will go to n and I plus plus. Then I have to do a while, then I have to do a int j equals to I, then I have to do while j will be greater than 0 and then array of j minus 1 is greater than array of j if this is swap plus swap. So int temp equals to array of j minus 1 array of j equals to equals to array of j minus 1 equals to array of j minus 1, sorry, this will be j minus 1 equals to array of j, and array of j is equals to temp and j minus minus. So I got the sorted stuff. After completion of that for loop, I have to do int largest equals to array of n minus 1 and int second largest equals to 0. Let's assume, okay, now if my array of j, if my array of j is j declared on the scope, yes it is not equals to the largest, if not equal to the largest, the second largest will be the equal to array of j. Simple. And I have to do break. And I have to return at least because it is returning something, so return largest. Let me see if I have a bug. Okay, this is not declared on the scope. Okay, so it have to go through another while loop maybe. Sorry. Just a minute. It will not, because I have to return second largest, but second largest is not declared in the scope. Yes, maybe I can write it here and I can run. I got a bug again. Let me solve the bug. So it actually don't have it. So yes, it is comparing actually second maybe this will second largest is not declared in the scope. Okay, it actually giving me a wrong answer. Maybe I have to write again. Okay, maybe I have some bunch of problems. Let me write it again. Okay, so int equals to is it is correct. I have to write it at here or otherwise there, because it is compiling throughout. Maybe I got a bug. Okay, maybe okay. as it is not declared under the scope. Okay. Let me test another one. So at first and array of I is not equals to okay. The first one should be to n just it is submitted actually. Okay, so actually this is if there is n, that time I have to do Okay, because actually it is saying ki, that when I have big int, that time I have to do this equals to -1. Yes, it is solved. Now let me do the optimal approach. So this was the optimal, this was not, is not the optimal approach. Let me write the optimal approach now. Okay, so int okay. Then I have to do I equal to 0 to I equal to n and I plus okay, it will be swapped. If the so what is this approach? Let me just tell you. Let's say this is 1 2 4 7 7 5. Okay, so the preliminary time, the largest will be array of I, an array of 0, and the second largest will be -1. Now I am at here. Okay, I am comparing at here. So in this case, the largest one is what? The largest one for this case. Okay. Largest, I can largest with n, second largest with s. Okay. So largest is 1, second largest is -1. For this case, largest is 2, second largest is 1. This one, okay. When one thing is not largest, that time it will be second largest. Got it now? Now in this case it is 4. So the largest is 4, second largest will be 2. Now it is 7. Okay, first largest is 7, second largest is 4. 7 I don't care. If it is equal, I don't care. Okay, if it is equal, I don't care. I will not check anything. Now for 5, now I cannot, 5 is not less than, so I can write 5 is not less than 7, is not less than 7, but 5 is greater than second largest, so I can swap this with 5. So this step I have to do right now. So if array of I is smaller than largest and array of I is greater than what? Largest. If I have this, I have to do array of I will be my second largest as simple as that. Maybe I should try the brute force again. If I have time, I should try the brute force again, maybe. Oh, it is not J, it is I. A bug. Oops, fuck. The second letter is not area of J, it is -1. Again. Not -1, maybe 1. That is not true. That should be -1. I have some problem. Yes, that should be -1. N equals to size of n. I'm going to once I am taking at 0, that time I should not care about 0, I should care about 1, so I have to do 1. Again, let me see. Area of I is greater than largest. The second largest will be the largest, okay, and the largest will be my area of I. Awesome. Else if my area of I is less than largest and area of I is greater than second largest, area of O. Yes, it is true. Here I have to write the second equals to area of. I have missed this line. Again, it is saying ki your output is 1. Why my output is 1? In with largest if I, else if less than largest and area of I is greater than second largest and the second largest area of I. Actually this problem will go when I will learn this problem. Maybe that time, because I'm not a DSA guy, to be honest. Okay, let me just go through this properly. -1 size n time equals to 1 to n. So largest, second largest is equal to largest, and largest equals to area of I. I mean area of I will go to largest. And is the largest and done. Oh fuck. When that is true, second largest this is called bug fix. Maybe you should wait for the last 4, 5, 55th number of questions. That time you can find it out that how much I have actually rectify my Jesus knowledges. Okay, so the second largest is done. The next stuff is check that is sorted or not. the first lead code question. Okay. So the question is very simple. The question is given an array nums and return if is true. If the array was originally sorted in a non-decreasing order, then rotated some number position. If there is a duplicates in the original array, note array is rotated x position in the result of b of some length of this. Let me see. Okay. Okay. More rotations to x. Okay, so actually the question is pretty much let's say this is my array 3 4 5 1 and 2. Let's say I have a variable that's name is rotation. Initially rotation is 1. Let me write rotation as r. So first in at here I will take this one and this one. Alright, now I will take this one and this one and I will check if 3 is greater than 4. If 3 is greater than 4, no it is not. That time I will say no rotation, and then I have to don't care about that stuff again. So this will be array of, let's say this is I am going to 1, this is 1 I am going for 1 to something like that, 1 to n. Okay, it is pretty much easy. Let me do it. So for int I equal to 1, I will go to n and I plus plus, and if my nums of I minus 1 is greater than nums of I, that time I will do rotation plus plus. Let's say rotation, I have to create a int equals to 0, rotation plus plus. If nums of n minus 1, the last one is should be the last one, n minus 1 should be greater than the first one, so n minus 1 should be greater than the nums of 0. If it is true, rotation plus plus. Now if rotation is greater than 0, greater than or equal to 1, return to okay, let me check. Rotation, yes, 0, then int I 1 n, oh, I have not declared n, so int n equals to, it is not, it is vector, so nums dot size. Okay, rotation equals to 1. Maybe it will run control comma is this. Oh fuck. Oh, not greater than, sorry, not greater than. Plus plus. Oh, it is not under a for loop. It is because the for loop is done and I am checking this. Okay. Yes, it is done, and pretty god that enter. It is accepted, but yes, the time complexity is not good. The time complexity, because it is big of n. Let me just see it is awesome or not. 3 4 5. It is done. Remove duplicates from a sorted array. Okay, this question is easy. I will say easy because when you have gone through the topic duplicates or a unique, you have to write something unique. One thing you should come, that is called set. What is set? Let's say I have a array 1 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 3. That time I have to call a set. 1, I have to put it inside of set. Then when I will come to put 1 into the set, that time I will find 1 is already present. So now 2, yes. Then yes, 2 is already present. Don't need to, then 3. And it is done. Then I have to iterate through this. The iteration is a bit of strange in set, so I will just go through this also. I don't know that tried or not stuff. Set int integer type set, let's say st, and the for oops to n to z c oops. Okay, and st dot insert array of I, and in let me so int n equals to nums dot size. Now I can get insert. Got it. Now here you have said you have to return the number of unique elements in nums, so I have to return the nums element, but I cannot do key length of nums because that is not a good way to iterate through one set. So there is a pretty good way to iterate through a set. So I have to do int 0, then for auto it throughout the set, and the array of index will be it, and the index. So this is the way to actually iterate throughout. It is returning something. It is returning something throughout a set. Oops, not R, not R. Actually, when the nomenclatures are different, if you're doing too much of line of code, if I submit, it will submit for sure. But if I analyze the complexity is too much high. Why? Because for insertion, it will take a complexity of big of n login. But and for this one, for iteration, this is a simple iteration. This is the complexity is big O of n. So the total complexity is big O of n plus n. So if we just search it, so I have to optimize it. So let's optimize it. The optimization is also pretty simple because I have to use a two-pointed approach. Let me do a two-pointed approach. It's pretty much easy. So okay, I hope so. At last I will show you the all stuff.